Hello? Hello? Is this thing on? Is it time for me to actually get over the anxiety and hit the unmute key? It's been a little bit. It's been a little bit, would put it lightly. It's been almost a month. Did I want to stay in bed? Because my sleep schedule is fucked? Because of the recent surgery? Yes. Yes, I did. But I knew if I skipped this weekend, my ass might not be coming back. That wouldn't be good. Get all the way through a year of streaming. All the way through a year of streaming to a whole stream-a-verse-a-thon. And then quit? Nah. It ain't going down like that. Do we have to take a little bit of a break? Yeah. I had a really nasty cold one weekend. I had the hell work weekend last weekend. Like I said, recovering from a surgery this weekend, but that was at the start of the week, so we're getting better. I'm good enough to stream by now. I have my painkillers. I'm recovering. We can play a little Control. We can return to the oldest house. That ain't no thing. Ugh. Gotta shake off the rust. But I'm here. I got a big old thing of water. I'm locked in. My mind's looking for any excuse I can to run away. That means we say fuck it. We swap the scene. Pause the music. And we're in. So I think last time, man, it's been a while since we've streamed. It's been even longer since we played Control. I think last time, right, we were doing this fuck-ass boss fight. Oy. I can fly now. What did we... Right, it was said that we could, like, stun it out of this, right? But I'm curious if we could also... We could also shield it, maybe. I don't know about the stunning. But I do know that the last time I did this, I was struggling really hard not to die to falling because of my own stupidity, so... Maybe we just take it very slow, see if we can shield this. Oh, that's how you stun it. That makes a lot more sense. Right. Right. Okay. That's all right. It's been a little while. We now know how to stun it. Just gotta get back into the swing of it. So how's everybody been? It's like that awkward bit where you like reunite with a friend you haven't seen in like 5 years. And like you were good friends, but you weren't like you weren't that like level of closeness that you have with like only a few people where you're like, oh, it's like we never stop talking. So then you have to do the like, yeah, like how's things going at your job? And they're like, oh no, I left that job like 5 years ago. And you're like, oh, was it on good terms? Oh no, it wasn't. It wasn't. You told them to fuck yourselves. You told them some things about their mother? Oh. Well, how's your girlfriend? Oh, you broke up. It's a very tragic thing after you proposed. Oh. You just end up being like, hey, remember that time we did some stupid shit in high school? That's the fallback, right? That's like, that's the emergency plan. It's just the like, don't talk about anything new. Simply reminisce. Reminiscing is the kill switch. If you reminisce, you can avoid any uncomfortable conversation, because whatever happened between then and now does not matter. All that matters is that funny time when you like, when one of your classmates was like leaning back in their chair and it broke and they fell on their ass. Okay, now these goobers spawn. This guy's coming around. Okay, this is, now that I realize this thing is so weak to telekinesis, this is much less of a pain in the ass. I was over here trying to damage it with guns, God forbid. Naturally, I wasn't thinking about the fact that I wasn't thinking about the natural enemy to anchors is telekinesis. There we go. Okay. Oh, God. Just broke her fucking teeth. That must be the I just lost teeth. My fucking mouth is broken. I thought it would like I thought it would like vaporize when it hit me. I think my jaw's dislocated. It's okay, Jesse. It's okay, you are a video game character. You did not suffer real pain. Your health bar did not go down. Item generates a persistent black sphere, the purpose of which is currently unknown. The sphere always generates at a precise point in relation to the item, specifically horizontal feet and vertical feet from the... Oh, I'm sorry. We have a procedure for this. Ocelot's anchor. Containment procedure. Black rock paneling successfully prevents manifestation of the sphere. A Trotman-style anchor made of iron and a wooden stock. Surface is rusted in places, weighs 3,789 pounds. Will break your jaw. The item generates a persistent blank sphere, the purpose of which is currently unknown. The sphere is always generated at a precise point in relation to the item, specifically horizontal feet and vertical feet from the of the anchor. Oh, God. Appendix. Ranger First Class was dropped into the sphere wearing a diving suit with dedicated oxygen line at AM EST. After 10 minutes and 13 seconds inside the sphere, its oxygen line was cut at the sphere's border by an unseen force. All agents in the room during entry into the sphere experienced vomiting, vertigo, and loss of fingernails within an hour of one another. Ranger has been declared MIA, presumed dead. Hand chair. What the? I do not remember this thing at all. Item must be kept in isolation, removed from other unsecured objects under no circumstances is the item to be sat in. A plastic seat shaped like a human hand from the 1960s. The hand's palm forms a seat with fingers acting as the chair's back. The item affects gravitational forces, attracting and repelling objects near itself with a force of... That was too short. With a force of... Its fingers have also been observed to change position, though too quickly to be witnessed or filmed. The item may be changing forms rather than moving. The item only displays these effects during full moons. Sample analysis confirms it contains human genetic material. Found in a warehouse at Albany, a team of ranger trainees accompanied by an experienced field agent were dispatched to investigate local rumors. When they encountered the item, they successfully retrieved the item. I'd expect so, otherwise how the hell did it get here? Arctic Queen A10. An Arctic Queen brand electric refrigerator model from the 1960s. No cooling functionality. The doors decorated by crown illustrations by... The illustrations cannot be removed from the item. All attempts have failed. The paper cannot be burned or torn. The item first came to the Bureau's attention after it survived the collapse of New York City's Grand Central Hotel, where it served as an appliance in an apartment rented by a man named... It became the subject of local infamy after surviving the building's collapse undamaged. Mr. who was out of the building at the time of the collapse, PM, retained ownership of the item until 1974, when the Bureau purchased the item through a false identity. New altered effect has been observed. See file A10F for details. Sorry, I had to do some light reading. So wait, what the hell did we get from that? Did we just get points? Ooh. Wait. Which is... Oh, Piers is the one we liked. I thought this was upgrading. Yeah, sure, why not? This is like a grenade launcher. Got 3 ability points. I mean, I love to fly. More health is probably good, though. Or energy. We'll go health. We'll go boring. I love skill trees, but they can just be so boring if a game doesn't do them right. Oh wait, we should just leave. Where the hell? Hold on. What's our mission, man? It's been too long. Finish Tango. Search for the slide projector and dimensional research. I thought we already did that. Maybe not. Dimensional research. Central is probably our best bet. Oh god, we have to go through the maze that we could not get through last time. We have to figure out if I was just stupid or if it wasn't really opening up for us yet. I feel like I'm having a stroke. Where am I? Hello? Who am I? What is this screen on my right? Why is my voice bouncing back at me? If you don't mind, I'm going to have a panic attack now. Ah, right. Fear Magneto. I forgot we can do that now. One of my friends, I'm gonna get her on Marvel Rivals. Her and I have just been playing a lot of Monster Hunter this week. Let's be clear, having a great time. Monster Hunter Wilds is great. But I'm getting her ass on Marvel Rivals sooner or later. Right now, you know, the Forbidden Lands call us and whatnot. Which has certainly not helped my already altered sleep schedule. Because it started getting fucked up the day of the surgery because I, like, was anxious and didn't go to bed till late the night before because I was, like, anxious. And also just being... I can't shirk all the responsibility. It wasn't just anxiety. I was being irresponsible. But, like, I knew that I was going to have to sleep the rest of the day anyhow because I was going to feel like shit. So I stayed up late, went to... Ow. You fucking mind? Where's extra-dimensional research? I'm just running back and forth. Is this it right here? Yes. Yes, this is it. Where the hell was I going? So I stayed up really late, and then I was like... Of course, I slept basically almost all the next day after my procedure. And I've just been fucked up ever since. I went to bed at 6 a.m. today! I'm a grown-ass man! I'm a grown-ass man. I went to bed at 6 a.m. I can't lie. Oh. Are you here, Ati?
What can this place have? We need to find Ati.
Nope. Gotta go back to maintenance. All that just to leave again. It took me 5 minutes to find this room. Maintenance, I guess ventilation. There is something, like, weirdly comforting about staying up till 6 a.m. It makes you feel like you're, like, in middle or high school on summer break, like, sneaking an all-nighter. And then once that wears off, there's something extremely depressing about it when you're like, I have to pay bills, man. I can't do this. I've had off this past week for recovery, which has been very nice. But, like, that's not something that I can... Holy shit. Okay. I guess that's the large object I can pick up now. Well, goddamn. I will say that is one thing on the skill tree that's cool.
No Ati.
You at the hotel, Ati?
Now this boy left, said the son of Annikita. My assistant will keep work in the glove and the house standing. Lomille lumps, holiday humps.
Yeah, he's on
Out of
vacation.
here while the building's sealed. Let alone go on a holiday.
Can we... I don't feel... This feels kind of bad to interrupt him on his holiday. Am I going the right way? This is kind of the way the game pointed me, so I'm going to assume it's the right way, but... Oh. Can I just grab them to execute them? He wasn't dead, but I just kind of... I just said, you're mine now. The hell was I talking about, though? We ain't doing all that. This place has to learn to stand on its own two legs. This is tough love from the new director. I can't be doing everything for you guys all the time. But yeah, I've had the past week off, and like it's been very nice, but also my life has quickly lost all semblance of, dare I say it, control. Control! Ah, Burv. Hello, hello. The director is just an internship role, so the higher-ups don't have to do anything. That's what it's feeling like. The only... I will say, I at least got this cool gun out of it, but, like, I'm starting to think they're going to take this thing back when I go home for the day. I don't think this thing's like a company car I get to drive out of here. Hello? I thought we... Did you kill my friend? Did you fuck my mom, Santa? Fixed the oldest house, all I got was this lousy pistol, and you know it. You know it, sister. I don't even know what's going on anymore. All this just to find my lousy YouTube poop infested brother. Where are we going? Where do you need me, Ati? Was I supposed to jump down here? Did I fuck it all up? Is it all over? No, we can recover that. Maybe. In theory. Come on. You gotta dream of flying a little higher than that, Jesse. Jesse. It's so... I know I talk about this every time. But it really... I love that, like... media has just... ruined names for me. Honestly, I think Jesse's a very nice name. I would never be able to name my kid Jesse. I instinctively tried to punch the glowy thing. You know what? That's not the kind of game we run here, though. Tune all the radios to signify that we're tuning our mind's eye. And this will clear the noise of the alien goop. I wasn't joking, I'm a genius. I already know this shit. I've been here since day one. I think I would make a good director. I'd be very cool. I think that my intelligence would make me a good fit. I actually would do very well at it. If I worked at the Bureau, I'd definitely be the director, and everyone would say how cool I was. I'm lost. I'd be the coolest director, everyone would love me, and I would actually control all the objects, and I would actually, they'd call me Object of Power Man. I picked it up, right? Hello? Let me out. I want to go home now. Well, this is just great. Nice one, Ron. You booked a hotel where they don't even have any employees. It was just the only one on the highway. Good going, Ron. Oh, I booked. I'm not allowed to book? Oh. Do I need to unsync them now? Am I supposed to actually be hearing what they're playing? Because I cannot hear shit. Nice, Ron. You were supposed to contain the objects of power. I tried. I'm not a para-utilitarian. I'm not a para-utilitarian. Capiche? Am I stupid? I thought I picked up the key. I'm gonna turn on my headphones. He's talking out of all of them. Oh, I can hear myself so much louder now too. It's freaking me out. I can also hear all the background noise. Do you guys always hear this? I need to get this shit figured out, man. Is there anyone else? Auntie, I'm trying to hear you better. You sound so far away. Am I stupid? I have to be stupid, but like... How am I stupid? Because I'm failing to see what I'm doing wrong here. Is there one that I have to not have on? Or only have one on in the room? But why would I not want to be tuned into what he's saying? I keep going over here expecting to be able to open the door because I should have looked at what I picked up, but... Do I have like a keys? Then can I see what I picked up? I thought I picked up the fucking keys. But I don't know. Nice going, Ron. Now we're trapped in the Ocean View Motel. Oh, I trusted the Yelp ad. I'm not allowed to trust the Yelp ad. This bit will continue until we're free. Which, at this rate, could be years. Burv, am I stupid? Are you seeing something that I'm not? I feel like I'm kind of dying. Evidently, I did something right by turning them all on to open that third room, and then I picked something up. Can I like reload a checkpoint? Can I reload a checkpoint to like start over? I don't have any of my powers. I can't. I'm lost. I'm lost and confused. He talks out of the radio no matter which door is open. So like maybe if the radio stops when one door's open, like that indicates that room should be turned off. I missed a prompt. To be fair, we've never fucking gone in this door. We've never gone anywhere besides those 3 doors. But I guess I should have seen the big word that said janitor. That is who we're looking for. We're not trying to go... Up until this point, we've never tried to go through anything besides the black triangle door. That's all I'm saying. They're changing shit on me. They're changing shit on me and I wasn't prepared, okay? That's all. I am not a moron! Is this where you going on vacation to, Ati? You going to the big city? Ah, they're just doing their own thing down there. No reason to bother them. They are gonna want to kill me soon, though. Okay, well, there it is. What if instead of the oldest house, it was the oldest horse and it went neigh and the objects of power were salt licks of power? What the hell? Sure. It's my favorite response to anything. It's just, yeah, what the hell? You should consider this before it's too late. You got my verdict. I'm purely untrained. What the hell? Sure, why not? It couldn't be any worse than it already is. Oh my god. There should not be a corpse remaining after that. Upon arrival, the squad broke into the warehouse and discovered boxes of undelivered merchandise abandoned by the previous owner of the warehouse. As they investigated the noise along the south side of the building caused it to collapse inward. Wooden crates and accelerated physical from rendered field agent and 2 of the trainees unconscious. The others escaped the warehouse before it collapsed entirely. In the rubble, they found AI-63 at the origin of the attracting and repelling debris. They stood guard around the item until the moon set, at which point the altered effect ceased. They returned the item to the Bureau without further incident. No fatalities occurred. The collapse of the warehouse was not witnessed by civilians, and thus no reinforming by the communications department was required. I'm gonna get addicted to picking up these forklifts. There's a real power in that. All of my attacks are... Alright, I take it back. I'm sorry for throwing the forklift at your guys. It will happen again. Can I just get a crumb of any of these hitting people? There we go. Crumb, my favorite Resident Evil fan artist. I don't know. If you're watching this, Crumb, how you doing? I love your shit. It's not shit. I mean stuff. It's decidedly... the protagonist who gets anxious and starts yapping. We have too many yapper protagonists. It's time for a return to the silent protagonist. Thankfully, Jesse has not been too much of a yapper. This is purely curiosity's sake. Can I just... Why didn't you fly? Jesse, why didn't you fly? Sometimes she just decides not to. I'm getting sick of it. I'm getting sick of this shit, Jesse. Jesse Faden, if that is your real name. Cover yourself in oil? Yeah. That's a throwback. I used to hate the cover yourself in oil joke. I still kind of do, but like, it makes me laugh a little bit more now, so. Might be too early for you, but your kids are gonna love it. When I try to make Skibbity a thing in high school. Oh, speaking of Skibbity, he's kind of got the Skibbity toilet neck going on. Skibbity dup 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 dup. Whatever. That's still going on. They still adding Yakuza characters to Skibbity toilet. Should I, as a Yakuza fan, is it my solemn duty to be tuned into that shit? Last I heard, they added Akiyama. And seeing as we're still waiting on an Akiyama guide, and like, this is the closest we're getting is Skibbity toilet, which is just a fucked up thing to say. You only find those jokes funny when the thing you cover yourself in is absurd. Like, okay, but what's the baseline for that? Is oil absurd? Oil feels a little absurd to me. Or is oil your baseline because that's how the joke starts? I gotta say, the telekinesis do feel good in this game. Oh, hello. Speaking of telekinesis, maybe I'm not a big Star Wars guy, but maybe like The Force Awakens would be fun to play. I really should just be spending all my points on energy, honestly. Fuck health, I threw earlier. Okay, we have a breakdown. Hold on. Everyone pause. Silence Jesse. An oil explainer is logged on. No, because oil follows the logic of the troll comic. Oil does float on water, so when you say X floats on Y, making X or Y different in any way doesn't make sense. It becomes absurd. I guess I follow. I suppose. Dissecting a frog.png? What are you... Okay, you've lost me again. I don't know if this is related. Is this related? Are you covered in frog dissection now? Cover yourself in frog dissection? Float? Oh yeah. Binaural Ati beats. To mop to. You trust in this shit? I don't know if I'm trusting this shit. Explaining a joke is like dissecting a frog. Everyone understands this more, but the frog dies. Hey, right now, I think it's really just you and me, so you know what? As long as no one ever watches this VOD, which so far, mission successful. Did you hear about the, we're having a lunch conference in 2 weeks. They're bringing in a close-up magician. Yeah, I didn't think that would fly around here either, but I guess they're getting a little lax. Oh, morale must be down after that whole Faden incident, huh? Director, I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. So she blows his fucking brains out. Dude, that would liquefy you. You would not... You'd be erased from everyone's memory. Don't forget Glorbo, the second person watching. I think that might be me. I always have the stream up in a tab to like make sure it's running all right. I don't know. The concept of someone bringing a magician to the oldest house is... Yeah, like... You know, these people have seen it all, but close-up magic, like... There's just an appreciation to the art form, you know?
You see it?
You just crack open a cold one?
Hey, holidays home.
I'm sorry, Ati. I'm sorry. It's just a quick word call. Just a quick word call while you're on holiday.
Did you miss me?
You just take a quick 45-minute call.
No. Bark don't make a move. You did good. Take my cassette player. You can borrow it. The song is a present from my friends to you. It will get you through the maze so you can do your job.
Thank you, Ati.
Did that really just happen? Of course it did. He gave me his cassette player. It'll get me through the maze, huh? The janitor always has the keys.
She would look like 50% cooler if she was hooked up to that cassette player right now. Like wearing it and had the headphones on. I think that would be the like accentuating drip detail that would really push her vibe over the edge. The fuck kind of question is that? I'm gonna be honest, I was cooking up a bit in my head, I missed it. I'm sure he was fine though. You know, he's all bark, no bite. Don't worry about Ati. He's an old dog. Ruining my experience with a like... Oh. Is this gonna get muted? Oh no. He said, do you have piss in your socks? Well, yes. I'm gonna be honest, this isn't exactly what I expected Ati to listen to, but you know what? Maybe that's like... That's my bad. Old guy can listen to whatever he wants. Why does this guy look like that, like, Russian sleep experiment creepypasta? I don't know if I'll ever get tired of lifting something behind someone and then it fucking smashes into the back of their head. Okay, this is loud. We're making good progress. I was like, don't... I can fly now. They can fly now? I can fly now. What a simple phrase to really just... Was they can fly now the death knell, like the nail in the coffin for Star Wars? Because when I think of like bad Star Wars lines, it's really like that and somehow Palpatine returned. hot take, it wasn't a bad line. I don't think it was like a bad line. I think the fact that they all said it, like, I think it would have been like a fine quip. The fact that they all said it one after the other felt really like, saccharin's not the right word. It felt, it was too goofy for me, and I love goofy shit. But it felt like, it didn't feel like something they would say at that point. Like, Finn going, "They fly now?" Sure. He was a stormtrooper, right? Or whatever the new Nazis were called. Were they still stormtroopers? I don't know. I said earlier, I don't really do Star Wars. My favorite Star Wars movie is probably The Last Jedi, so that would probably get me executed in 32 states. But like, for all of them one by one to say it, it gets, like, whatever humor is there is gone by the second one, in my opinion. And it just very quickly becomes like, it goes from something that like people are saying in the situation to like, you're seeing through the Matrix and it's like, oh, this you're reading the script. In my opinion. Do I think people overreacted to it? 110%. However, whatever happened, happened. And now I believe that, like, if there is a line that would be used to signal, like, the downturn of Star Wars, it's gotta be that or somehow Palpatine returned. And somehow Palpatine returned is... I feel so bad for... it's Oscar Isaac, right? I'm so bad with celebrities. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. I'm slowly training my brain. I am getting better with celebrities. I want to be a fun movie knowledge guy. So I'm like slowly training my brain. But I do still struggle. But like, that's gotta suck. You get handed the script and it has the phrase "somehow Palpatine returned" on it. As if the writers were like, here, you gotta bear this burden, my man. We're trying to figure out a way to justify having him back. The line is, yeah, like, obviously his character has no way to know, but I think it's less, like, in the context of his character, and people just, like, it's just a bad line because it's indicative of just bad writing in general for the plot. Like, the fact that it came to the point that he had to say somehow Palpatine returned is just, like, a bad sign. Here I am saying, like, I'm not a Star Wars fan, and now we've 10,000 more years of Star Wars discourse. You will never be free. There's one person now, Glorbo, left. It's because we were talking about Star Wars. This is why I don't talk about Star Wars on the job. Fuck. I'm hoping I won't get copyright struck for that. Because, like, I know that Remedy likes to make their own music, at least in their more recent games, so hopefully they have mercy on me for streaming it. Ashtray and cigarette. Containment procedure. No unique procedures required. The object is a steel ashtray with a maze engraved on its bottom. An ever-burning cigarette rests in it. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to create a maze of shifting corridors without adjusting the dimensions of the space around it. The maze forms wherever the object is placed. Only the binder can navigate the maze, though they may allow others through. The object is currently bound to Director Trench. The object was discovered by a team of rangers sent to a care facility for the elderly that had become the center of numerous missing persons reports. Local authorities also disappeared inside after responding to reports. Agent discovered the object, which indicates it was the source of disappearances. The whereabouts of the missing persons are still unknown, though they are presumed to be lost in the maze.
Awesome.
The janitor is the one the maze is bound to. It does seem to imply that, since he allowed us through with his cassette.
Projector. The expedition into Slidescape 36. What Darling brought back.
Unless it was still bound to Trench, and then somehow Trench created the cassette/song as a sort of like pass key through the maze as the person it was bound to. I don't know. Has anyone seen that janitor mopping up around here? Isn't this a restricted access area? Who gave him permission to come in here? And how the fuck did he get through the maze? Okay, so then, yeah, if the doctors all have access, my guess would be...
Finding the projector was how this all began. What started in ordinary ends here. You, me, Dylan. We've all come full circle.
My guess would be that Trench gave him permissions, or perhaps Ati is some sort of exempt entity. He seems to show some pretty paranormal abilities, such as like responding to our thoughts and just generally being a Mr. Everywhere kind of situation. So perhaps he has the power to make us exempt to the maze through his objects? He's not a janitor. Yeah, he's definitely something else entirely. But like he seems ingratiated here at the center, at the bureau. To all Dimensional Research staff, I've heard that numerous people have been complaining about the sand piled up around Dimensional Research. The sand is precious research material from a foreign dimension and will be examined more thoroughly when I have the time. If you attempt to clean or dispose of the sand, I will bar you from any future research endeavor. You will spend the rest of your career licking envelopes in a cubicle staring at a cat poster. Do not touch my sand! Dr. Darling. How do I feel like this chair elsewhere? Why do I feel like whenever I look away, the chair is warping to wherever I'm looking? That's probably just me being paranoid. Him being some guy is very entertaining. Yeah, I'd love it if Ati really is just a janitor. He's like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. I just found the job on Indeed.
There was a doorway here, to where Dylan and I went.
There was a hole here.
That's where we met you. The bureau opened the same door here, but there's just echo now.
Let me
The
up!
other side.
The other side of the monitor. I am Polaris. I hope Polaris is a beautiful woman who will hold me close. Jesse's actually just like a very determined lesbian who's been following like the ethereal scent of a strong, powerful woman for the past 20 years.
She's not here. Moved again.
Yippee!
What did Darling do with it? I've got to find out.
Nope. Oh, don't do that. Would you just shut up, man? That's to my phone, not to any of you.
Slidescape 36 bears deep wave marks. On the slide and in the distance, there's a formation of 5 pillars like crude, outstretched fingers. There were casualties on our first expedition. Communication is an issue. There is no sound there, as if you've gone deaf. And radios don't work. Correction, resonance from an unknown source in part within the range of audible frequency. It acts in unpredictable ways, causing feedback loops that can tear you apart. Trench insists he heard something else. It made his ears bleed. Our equipment found no evidence of anything beyond primary resonance.
Don't want to hit him with the nerd emote. That's so rude. That's the Dr. Darling. Do you know who you're talking to? Well, time to keep looking for this damn slide projector. I can find one in any classroom I done grew up in. But we need a special one now. We need a powerful one now. Oh, hell. God damn it, man. Why do I always do these things? Anyone who like went to school in the 2000s, y'all remember when all our overhead projectors were slowly replaced with the fucking touchpad ones? That shit was so extra. There were a few classrooms where it actually worked, but we weren't ready for them. No, especially not the teachers. Like, frankly, honestly, like, all things considered, they work decently well, but this should just not work. Alright. But that shit got rolled out too fast. It was, like, no one understood how that shit worked, but it was hype as hell when you got to synchronize it. 20 minutes spent calibrating them? Yes, sir. Hedron and the Hedron Resonance are arguably the greatest assets the Bureau has ever possessed. The security of Hedron is unspeakably vital, which is why we have from the majority of Bureau employees. This report details the containment procedure required for the Hedron containment chamber, including details on the being pumped into the containment cell, the mechanical upkeep of the resonance siphons, and the arrangement of acoustic pillars to dampen or amplify the sonic range of the chamber. Pen in corner, pen in bottom, middle, pen in right corner. You gotta tap it quick for no reason other than just to feel good about yourself. The slide projector only works with slide 36. Logically, this means the slide itself is a part of the object of power, or distinct altered item, but of course I had to make sure no other slides worked. I had to try. I thought maybe emotion had something to do with it. Connection, history, love. I brought in my parents' old slides, birthday parties, vacations to Niagara Falls, my first day of high school, that kind of thing. There were 2 boxes worth. I had to dig around the garage for an hour to find them, never once thought of looking at them since they passed. I tried them all. I waited until all the staff left for the night. I stayed up in that booth for hours, trying every one. Projector off, slide out, slide in, projector on. Nothing happens. Projector off, slide out, slide in, projector on. Nothing happens. Love wasn't the common factor. There's no correlation that I can see. Maybe the slide itself is the object of power. Maybe the projector is just an accessory. Maybe it doesn't matter. Why'd that fucking kid have to burn the other slides? To keep losers like you away from it. Ayo! You're not part of the cool kids club. Is that... Oh. we go.
Expedition
I figured it out.
We located the source of the resonance in Slidescape 36. It is an entity, a living organism of a considerable mass. I've named it Hedron based on its physical shape.
Hedron.
We built a
Was
container.
that you? Did he bring you here? Is that why you brought me here? You're here.
The beautiful woman is in there, Jesse. You have to free her.
They have you. I remember her from Ordinary. I thought I'd never see you again. Hang on, I'm coming.
Hell yes. Hell yes. I'm sorry. I'm being crass.
Through here. You're coming through so strong.
Let her out. That's me in there, Jesse. That's me.
I made it.
Sauce. Watch me swoos, Jesse. Swoos.
Why did you... This was a mistake.
Land boil, Jesse. Rope, Jesse. Bombs. It's yours, my sister. As long as you have enough rubies. And before anyone says it, he says rubies, not rupees. I want you to know I love that bit. I did it for you. I was so committed to that bit, I stopped paying attention and fucking died.
No. Why did you... This was a mistake.
Stay behind cover. Get that. Oh shit, hello. Oh, your friend. Don't kill him, don't kill him, don't kill him! Okay, well, I didn't want you to die really either, but... Are we doing the right thing? What's going on here? I guess this creature's protected us our whole lives. We have no reason not to trust her. Is that a fair thought? Yeah, that seems like a fair line of thought, I think. Yeah, save that forklift for me. I gotta save that bitch for later. Get away from my beautiful woman. I love the picture that's just a guy sitting there and it's like, a beautiful woman, I will kill myself. That's how Jesse's feeling right now. She's gotta save her. Jesse, find a forklift. You're gonna eat that? I'm saving it for later. Yes. We must save our queen. Oh. You okay? Oh wait, there's still another. There is another. Woo! No, I didn't realize there was a pit there. God damn it. I thought I'd just fall back onto the platform. Well, attempt number 3. I feel like half of my deaths in this fucking game have been to unexpected falls. So yeah, sometimes the enemies get a little, like, rowdy, but like, really, the unexpected pits around the oldest house are the real killers. You gotta watch out for those things. Come on. Let me suck you off. Where'd you go? Where'd you go, little healing orb? Now, the hiss does get a bit quirky at night. Alright, that's fair. That's on me. That's on me. I'm trying to take the easy route. There we go. Man, I never would have taken myself for the guy who likes the 2-shot charge pierce, but like, it does fucking damage. I can't even be mad. We got her. We did it, Jesse. Nope, never mind. There's still more. The section will continue until time has sufficiently been padded. That one was maybe overkill. Come on. Really? That did that little damage? What? Was there an explosive in front of me? Damn. Damn. I'm not good at video games. That's something I've come to accept as I'm getting older. The exception might be like survival horror. I feel like I'm survival horror and like Souls-like games, I feel like I'm above average at. I wouldn't say good, but I can beat most Souls-likes. I've beaten every Souls-like. I haven't beaten all the DLCs because usually I end up like beating a game and then not really coming back to it. At least for a while. But survival horror games, I can usually like beat them on hard. At least. Motherfucker. Not again. It ain't going down like this. Oh. I was like, are you an elevator platform? I don't know what I can trust versus what's just gonna kill me. Holy shit! Give me some of that health juice, please. God damn. Everyone's very scary. They got snipers? Where? Come on. Give him the suck. Okay, that's one ally. There we go. Get that healing juice back. Whoa! Alright. There you are. Yeah, my low health is starting to become increasingly noticeable, so maybe it is good that we put some points into it. It went down like this? Not again. Not this time. I know I've said that the past 3 times and it has gone down like that. But this time it ain't going down like that. I think I have damage multipliers when I'm aiming. Those grenades do diddly squat, quite frankly. To be quite honest, they don't do dick. There we go. Oh, you were talking about the elevator? I'm in a fugue state. I can't tell what's going on. Another one! Another round! We have to play more! The video game has to be longer! I get a little a little jaded at segments like this where it's like it starts to feel very, it's like, yes, this is the objective, and then it keeps going. The objective continues. The picture of the bird in the cage only has 2 bars. Are you implying that's me playing this game? This game has a lot going for it. Let's be clear. That's a terrible way to start off your thoughts on something. That's how you know it's gonna be bad. Is this my like 5th time trying to get into this game and I'm really only beholden to it because I started playing it on stream? Yes. Am I getting very bored of this game? Yes. Is there more to that? No. No, there's a lot to like about this game. I'm being 90% of streamers, exactly, 90% of streamers quit before they find the document with redacted text that makes it all worth it. I'm almost to the end. I might finish it today. It's like at this point, in for a penny, in for a pound. I think this is objectively... I mean... It has to be a good game, right? Because everyone said it was good. Everyone has swore to me up and down that this game is good. So that means it has to be, right? Because... it just don't make no sense. That's all I'm saying. Everyone said this game was good, and I love paranormal stories, especially like the paranormal versus the obscenely mundane. Everything points to the fact that this game should be good. I did not care for control. What? It insists upon itself. How do I get to you? Beautiful woman. Well, she's dead.
Poster comes down and there's nothing there. It's just the cell and death. I was wrong. There was never anything there. Hello? Polaris, are you there? Please can't let this happen. Please let me sleep. Please. I just want to sleep. Now let me sleep.
You are a worm through time. The thunder song distorts you. Happiness comes. Light curls away.
Subtitles cut out. I couldn't tell what she was saying. Did I get the bad end? I don't think it was supposed to end like that. Well, leave your insides by the door. You can almost hear. You've always been the new you. Yep, 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 yep. Fake credits! I don't know. I think I'd be enjoying this more if I felt any connection to the main character or any of the characters, frankly. I just have had no, like, interest in the...
Federal Bureau of Control, how may I help you?
I need those field reports typed up and in management's hands first thing tomorrow.
Bureau's the best at what it does. Protecting everyday Americans from foreign threats.
There's the new girl, standing around daydreaming, but she should be getting work done. Who the hell does she think she is? The director?
Sorry, that's me, Jesse. I am the federal agent. Is that all we have? Guess so. Coffee, paper, something else.
Please give me a chance. I can do better.
Nah, this is why I'm here. I love menial tasks in games. Not in real life, oddly enough, but in games,
Thank you for giving me a chance.
I'm doing great. Yeah, I don't know. Like, from the get-go, none of the characters, except for maybe Ati, have, like, particularly intrigued me. Maybe... No. No, Ati's really it. Like, Jessie and her brother, I don't really care about their story. Even Polaris, like, I don't know what it is. I've just never been that, like, intrigued in what Polaris's, like, mystery is.
Pick it up. I'll take care of it.
Can't explain why. I feel like I just have, like...
I'll try harder.
Sometimes I feel like my taste is bad, but then I'm like, no, I genuinely, like, am pretty confident in the things that I enjoy a lot of the time. And this game does feel like, in all regards, it should be a game, like, tailor-made for me, but it just... I can't quite grab it for some reason. Everything's status normal in here. haven't been enthralled. Yeah, I don't know. Like everyone I talk to loves this game. And like I've said a few times, like the tone and the vibe and like the subject matter should intrigue me. I like Remedy's stuff. I love Alan Wake. But this one just is not grabbing me. It doesn't help that like the gameplay starts to feel, the telekinesis feels very good. And like telekinesis and levitation together feel fun, but like the gameplay has been generally very repetitive. I understand it's like an office building and intentionally very like monochromatic and samey, but like just going through very visually similar buildings over and over again has slowly worn down on me, no matter how many times you like make them break down into brutalist non-Euclidean constructs. Like ultimately I'm just running through gray cement rooms that occasionally get like turned red. Not trying to be a hater, I'm ready to move on, I think. The game being very meta about menial tasks. Yeah, they keep getting reset. There's probably something I have to do to break out of this. But right now I'm actually kind of reveling in the simple monotony. It's bringing a form of comfort, which perhaps is a message in and of itself. About the fact that without Polaris' protection, Jesse's been ushered into the fold of like false comfort of the norm, maybe. Oh. Yep, that's me. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know why they keep me around. I'm doing my best. This would be the efficient way to deliver mail, but this shit would get you looks if you ever pulled this off in an office building.
Are you sure you are not lost? Maybe you can find yourself in the director's office.
Understood, Ati. I figured that picking up the mail.
I was just waiting for mine. Please, take the outgoing mail as well.
Oh boy.
What is happening? Like this? No, this isn't me. I'm not me. I can't. Why can't I feel you? Oh, I've forgotten something. I can't think. Oh, I'm lost.
Well, back to the grind.
Where are you? I can't feel anything. I don't want to be alone here.
Let's put those mail down. Ain't gonna deliver itself.
I want it end. Wake up, please.
Jesse's begging for this all to end, and I'm just like, we got important postage that needs to get out today. We got bills that need in by end of month. Someone's got to do them, and I'm stepping up to the plate. People might not be appreciative to receive this mail, but it needs to get where it's going. Else we get a whole jam up. It's simple work, and not everyone likes it. I'm hoping if I can pull this off, I'll get promoted to a desk next to a nice big potted plant. Look at it, I can think of that time I took a vacation to Aruba. Yeah, me and my family went to Aruba. It was real nice. You ever been to Aruba? Oh, that's alright. Anyway, if I keep this up, if I keep putting this mail down, I'll be able to take a vacation in 2 years. We'll save up enough to go on a nice cruise around the Caribbean. Oh, my wife loves Jamaica. She loves that jerk chicken. Ain't nowhere better to get it, am I right? So that's why we just keep putting mail down. You got more mail, too? Gotta pick up the can? It's all about the simple monotony of it. Oh, I'm sorry. Look at me, I started the wrong desk. Hardly working or working hard. It's alright, I won't tell the boss. Can I get you more coffee while I'm at it?
Don't let it
Oh, I'm not. Don't you worry about me. It's a simple job. Anyone can do it. I'm just the person who happened to fill the role. I don't let it get to my head none at all. How's the wife? Sorry. Forgot your wife's dead. That's my bad. Susan, how are the kids? Also dead. Oh, didn't hear about that one. That's what happens when you leave Facebook. My bad. Tiffany, how's the wife? Also dead? Wow. I'm gonna keep my big mouth shut. I'll learn one of these days. This is the story of the death of Combustible Boulder. Each time I deliver a mug, a part of me dies. No, I'm kind of reveling in this. You ever been to Aruba? It's real nice. Locals are all friendly like too. Oh, I'm sorry. Woke up on the wrong side of bed this morning. You know how it is. Some days you just look at that mean old alarm clock, you hit it, snooze a few too many times. Guys can't do that around here. Gotta keep it up for the big old G-Man. We're always under his watch, am I right? You know if the president ever comes down here? Oh, I doubt it, but boy, I'd like to shake his hand. Note, this takes place in the 60s, not now. Editor's note. I do not want to shake the president's hand. Alright, let's actually do something. Okay. Man, they're calling me being a waste of time. Look at this motherfucker. Mail's not gonna deliver itself, asshole. Alright. Guess it is. If you just leave it up to me. Like everyone always does. That feel when your second coffee's wearing off. Am I right? Heyo!
You should keep trying.
You know it.
Getting closer.
We've been
I
invaded.
need to go inside. I need to keep moving. I won't let them win. That's how it happened. The hiss got Trench first. He turned on the projector. He let them in. I have to remember the hiss. The hiss is the enemy.
Man, Dylan, that, like, sweatsuit is really not working for you, buddy. I guess they're pretty comfy, though.
My head. The hiss burrowing in. I'm trapped in here. They're taking over. I will fight this.
By taking the mail again.
Push them out.
Welcome back. I knew I chose a good assistant.
I need my gun.
You are a worm through time. The thunder saw storms you.
I know what I must do. Start at the beginning. I should have seen it earlier. This is my mess to clean up. My fight. No one else's. I am the director.
Yes.
Casper Darling. I have a classified message for the director of the Federal Bureau of Control.
That's
I
me.
have sad news. Hedron is gone now, but it was not a source. It was a catalyst. Do you understand? You must go to my office. The Endgame. It will be revealed.
I sure hope so. I can't. That's mean. That was a mean thing to say. How we doing? Dr. Darling. Message for Dr. Darling. Is this your office? Ah-ha-ha.
You're gone. Dead. I can't feel you. I can't. This is what Dylan wanted all along.
Ah, don't worry about it.
There's something. I can feel it, but I don't know what. The motel is a place of power, of change, a place to pass through, connecting everything. This is a dream inside my head. Why shouldn't it take me anywhere I want to go?
Did he make a music video? Oh, I love this guy. Nope. Okay.
Grow brighter around one constant. They revolve.
The way the mouths move in this game does not look
Hedron is dead.
right.
But you're alive here in me. Maybe Hedron put you in our heads when we met her. Maybe you were always there. And she was just trying to teach me how to trigger you. Maybe I'll never understand. Maybe I don't need to.
So you're telling me there's not a big, beautiful woman?
By the hiss. Slowly, over the years.
Fuck.
His need for control only made it worse. It was Trench who took the projector to the nostalgia department. He opened
This person made me sick.
just like that.
Ugh.
With Hedron dead, the hiss tried to corrupt me too. But I'm stronger than them. We're stronger. They're waiting. They'll try to stop us.
But they won't. Okay. No beautiful woman, that's it. I'm out of here. I've had enough of this.
My sister had this dream. Bad dream. And the whole world was dreaming with her.
Dylan?
She convinced herself that she was awake. She's always been sad. I knew I had to end her dream. I had to wake her up.
I had to say
I had to rip down
Pingus.
her where she can stand.
I said penis cupcake.
I know he's still there somewhere. Locked inside.
Girl, just kill him, Lamau.
Because that's how it works.
Person who doesn't understand how emotional attachment works, just kill him. Obviously, things are good or bad, and he is bad. There is no room for in-betweens and nuance. Just kill him, girl. So level 30 now? Ow! Oh no. Taking 30. God damn it. No more Star Wars discourse. We already lost our one other viewer because of it. We can't do this again. Please, a crumb of physics at work. Pretend you left for a bit. You might as well have. You went quiet. You were like Polaris. You were gone. All I wanted to do was make coffee. It was horrible. And Dunkaroo. Like, that feels fun. That's good. I like that. I will say, you can only do it so many times before, like, it starts to get a little samey. Oh, pretend you left for a bit? I see. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm reading what you're writing. Oh, reinforcements? I never would have guessed. Also, for some reason, the telekinesis here does not seem to grab things easily. They get stuck on terrain. Yes, I got a jukebox token for what can only survive to be some sort of weird roguelite mode. They explained it to me, but I didn't really understand it. I'm never gonna find it out. I feel weird because I know that at a certain point, like, what you put into media is what you will get out of it. But like, it reaches a point where I'm like, I'm ready for this to be over. I'm getting a little. Ooh. If I died to another stupid fall there, his stream might have been over a little preemptively. Rumble should exist in keyboard or mice. That would be weird, but I think it could be cool. I can dig it. I think it would... People would hate it for mouse though, because mouse is directly like related to the like Twitch moves, so it's like you'd be shooting and be like people would revolt. But I think the concept, I feel like there's something there in concept, because I like the haptic feedback of like Rumble features. I was playing Monster Hunter last night and like just feeling like the weight of the monster in like the controller rumble is such a new layer of feedback. It feels like such an early gaming, like, gimmick, but it actually, like, it has some stopping power, or staying power. Somehow Rumble returned. It's like when you look at the Nintendo 64 Rumble pack, like that screams something that like was definitely in an alternate universe could have existed for like 2 years and then like never came back because developers figured it wasn't worth the cost to like manufacturers figured it wasn't worth the cost to like work it into their products. I guess it must have really wowed people. Although, was the Rumble Pack the first? Was it the first case of like controller vibration? I actually don't know. Can we do anything, please? Clearly this game is meant to be played on controller. Is that what I'm missing? Would I be having more fun if I played this on controller? Is that the secret no one told me? Control is amazing, but you have to play it on controller. Oh, I just saw you capitalized and my brain put 2 and 2 together about the joke you were making. That took me embarrassingly long to figure out. You got me! You got me! Also, board, we're gonna have to talk about whatever the fuck this astral plane setup is. This is a lawsuit waiting to happen. These are not safe stairs. Are we done? Nope. Nope, there will always be more enemies floating around with the shields that take way too long to break down. At least now they seem to be like giving me the power fantasy portion of the game where everything I do like kills them in like 1 hit. I do like that the paranormal dimension has guardrails. The stairs are a trip and fall nightmare, but we have guardrails. We have basic safety etiquette in some regards. Because I do still stand by those stairs are an ocean nightmare. Hi, big boy. How do you even exist in here, Junior Officer ZF whatever? Who exists in here? Why do we exist in here? Oh my god, we're still going? How many waves have I fought off in this one fucking arena? I don't want to be that streamer that bitches about everything, but some games just fucking get me, man. They get my goat. This game would be better if the MC was Francis York Morgan. Now you're speaking my language. Zach, we didn't need to find Polaris. Polaris was in us the entire time, Zach. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Exactly. It's just like the movie, The Sixth Sense, where at the end, he reveals that. Well, I wouldn't want to spoil it on you, Zach. It's been a while since we've watched it. I don't know if you've forgotten. Hello, brother. You can't say that just because you're bald, man. Zach, did you see that?
Dylan's in a coma. I don't know if there's anything of him left in there. If he'll ever find his way back. The portal's been closed, but the hiss is still in the oldest house. And the lockdown can't be lifted as long as any trace of it remains. I'm working on a solution with my management team, but there is still a long road ahead. I'm the director of the Federal Bureau of Control. We're in this together. You and I.
I feel like I was being edged, then dust came out. Commander Shepard! Long time no see. You came at a great point. Well, you see, Control had an ending. You know what would make it better? If we played some of that sweet, sweet Square Enix Play Online music. Hold on. We can bring this back. Oh. Oh, I thought we were still in the credits. Did I skip it on accident? Come on, Jesse, break it down. Yes! There we go. This is the ending we needed. Hit that crypt walk, Jesse. Grandma, hit the crypt walk. Yes, yes. Yes, we can fix it. We can fix Control's ending. We can solo it. Holy shit. Oh my god. Damn. Yes. I don't know how you did that, but hit that shit, Jesse. Come on. Oh, damn. Oh my god. I think I just had a mental breakdown for a minute there. Yes, Commander Shepard. Life has been a little busy. I got sick for a week, then I had a hell work weekend. I had surgery this week, but I'm finally back around. We finally beat Control. I was getting pretty burned out of it at the end there. And then the game ended by, like, the penultimate mission had to reveal that, like, your little guardian spirit had been dead. But then, like, there was still a part of it left in Jessie to, like, show that she was the true strength she needed all along. Like, this is a very reductive way to describe it, but I'm very drained. And then, like, there was no final boss. It was just some, like, particularly long waves of enemies, and then I got to Jessie's brother and then saved him, and she was basically like, and then the game ended. And then I got the credits. And yeah, I agree with you, Burv. Movies should have more dance party endings, like Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed. Unironically, one of my favorite movies. Thank you for letting me be myself. We did fix the ending, though, because we had a dance party in Director Faden's office. That was fucking great. Surgery for what? I had basically, not to be TMI and gross, I had a little cyst on my back that just needed to get removed.
Shawshank Redemption. That's the name of the movie I was thinking of earlier. Not important, but that was it.
See, now she's even talking like York. We're talking movies again. Wait, are we still going? Shoot, what was I saying? Nothing major, just a little like skin surgery. But enough that like I couldn't comfortably sit for the majority of the week. So I couldn't really work. Bending over was a no-go as well. Love the very ending of Mamma Mia with the costumes and everything. Mamma Mia is very fun. I actually managed to see it on Broadway like years ago. I don't remember it very well, but I remember it being a lot of fun. Well, shoot, we still have an hour of the stream. Is the Foundation the DLC? Do we want to do the DLC? How long is the DLC? I think we'll... Control earned a playthrough, but it hasn't earned a post-game. Well, there are 2 DLCs, so the question is, do we... You're talking the movie. Yeah, I haven't seen the movie. I haven't seen the movie, and I admittedly don't remember the Broadway show that well, but I like what I remember of it. I need to watch Mamma Mia. There's so many movies I need to watch, but just am bad about. I guess if we're here, we can start on the DLC, and then if I'm still not feeling it, we can, I mean, I'm not going to switch up games with only an hour left in the stream. I'm just going to be frank with you all. Depending on how I'm feeling by the end of the stream, we might not be doing DLCs, might just be moving on to Barnyard next. Because frankly, Barnyard sounds great. I will make the executive call by the end of the stream.
Director of the Federal Bureau of Control. I still don't quite believe it. But you always knew where we were headed.
Sometimes she talks like Heath Ledger's Joker. It takes a while for me to get used to it.
I feel Darling reached out to me through the hotline. I have a feeling he and Trench will be the only callers from the beyond.
Barnyard, but you RP Francis York Morgan? That sounds like a nightmare.
Problem in the foundation.
Sure, there always is.
That was Auti's vacation spot. We need to check this out.
There's always something going on here. The hiss is still here, gang. We're still kind of in situation critical. I just have a cool hairpin now. I don't think we ever really addressed anything. Yeah, I hope none of this comes off as too, like, dismissive and glib. Remedy obviously made a game that many people love. It's not landing with me the best, but that's just me. Oh my god, no. Yeah, sure. We'll wear that. Why not? That's all right. Where was I going? I thought it was maintenance, right? As Black Rock Quarry, and then we'll... No, I have a foundation.
This place
What the-
really suits Ahti. So that etching is the door. Okay, let's try opening it.
Did he make his own control point? One second. Ew, this game mentions Black Rock. Don't worry. It's a literal, like, Black Rocks, not Black Rock Holdings. Don't worry. We're safe. You don't have to worry. We're safe here. It's not them. I know it's a jump scare. Black Rock jump scare, but don't
No
worry.
time for sightseeing. The board said this was an emergency.
That's why I got dressed up in my work finest.
Looks like no one's been down here in a while.
Is it at least going to be a different environment than the rest of the game? That might be a nice change up.
Crystals are kind of pretty. Emily would be having a field day down here.
My life in this strange one. Certainly stranger than I'd like it. But this place.
You got to keep that audio moving with me. I can't stay here and listen to it. I'm too ADHD. You can't lock me down like that. I'm sorry.
Bottom of the oldest hell. Stop the hiss.
Marshall? How was she on the hotline?
Is everyone dead?
She's dead. Jesus. She seemed like the kind of woman who could survive anything.
The fuck is that? Yeah, I see you. That was you didn't get me just because you fall down. You didn't beat me at all. I win. I'm the winner. Mods, cut their balls off, please. This place is like a huge cave network. I'm going to start screaming like a petulant medieval prince. Mods! Mods! Get him! I didn't want to take this one from you. I always do it too fast, and then you complain because you want to use your band powers on someone. Wow! the fuck is the button? I don't know. It's right there on OBS for me. I'm leaving it up so you have time to practice, but every time I look over there, that's $12 docked from your monthly pay. You're not a mod? You're not a mod? Since when? Hold on. We'll fix this. We'll fix this. Just relax. Community roles manager. I swear you've been a mod in here forever, but... Hi there, your community would love to see you go live. Ease back into it with a weekly stream. I'm live now, you bitch! Leave me alone. You're live? Yes, I know. You're telling me, Twitch. What are you talking about? Now let's carefully navigate back to our channel to make sure that... Let's carefully navigate... We're all good. We are fine. Okay, well the next time someone comes in, I promise you can cut their balls off. Can you make the sound loop for kicks for 30 seconds? That sounds horrible. Are you crazy? At first I thought the cave paintings in the Foundation chronicled ancient humans' encounters with natural occurrences like weather, but soon it became clear they depicted events far outside the average human experience. Also, it seems I was wrong to assume the images are ancient. Radiocarbon dating suggests something impossible, that I've been down here for longer than these paintings. That's absurd, though. The style and medium is clearly indicate a Paleolithic origin. I was ready to conclude that an ancient community of humans lived in or around the oldest house. Now, with this information, I don't know what to think. Is one of our agents drawing these, or is there someone down here with us? This place has a habit of skewing my results, so perhaps the data is corrupted, or perhaps some paintings were created at different times. The art does seem to chronicle not only the past, but also the present and possibly even the future. I see in them echoes of the board, some linear architecture, even what could be interpreted as a director. Are the paintings telling a story that's still being written? If so, who is writing it? You can't just nerd emoji everyone in this game. Actually, maybe you can. Maybe you can, actually. It is really funny to just crush these guys with rocks. Get your friend. Whoa, there's a lot of you. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Ow, alright, fair enough. God, I wish I could pick up that fucking bulldozer. They're playing Minecraft. Tom, you missed the good news. I'm sure the official memo will go out soon, but the Northmore called an all hands at the crossroads to announce we're finally moving out of this hellhole and up into the house proper. Bureau brass apparently solved the moving walls problem, or at least figured out a way to pinpoint where and when they happen. All I know is that moving up means goodbye darkness, goodbye weird lunches with that ex-Nazi scientist, and goodbye pissing into the pit. I know that was you, Barry. Northmore's ordering the foundation sealed as soon as we can haul our stuff out and somehow convince Ash to come with us. He's the only one kicking up a fuss. This is long overdue. We've lost 11 men and damn near $10,000 in supplies moving between the entrance and the foundation. And for what? Research? Ash is batty if he thinks we want to stay down here and sift through more sand for him. It's just rusted iron flakes anyway. Did you know that? We were breathing that shit in. And now we are too, Jesse. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Don't worry about it, Jesse. Beware of toxic geysers. Oh. Well, thankfully we can fly. Movement feels good in this game, I will give it that. Like, there's a lot in this game that does work. And they call me Duncan because I do nut. I'm sorry. Mr. Wilder, I have some bad news. You remember that Robert Ricardo fellow we brought in as a special consultant to map the lower caves? Well, today he found a chamber with weird eyes covering every inch of the walls and a strange black pillar in the center. Kinda looks like the one at the crossroads, but smaller. We had a bureau member shadowing him, but whatever happened in there did a number on our guest. The docs are taking a look, but it's pretty clear Mr. Adventurer's exploring days are over. I know we were careful to limit this guy's exposure to non-ordinary. Drugging him and carrying him through the upper floor was a real hoot, by the way. But we really need to reevaluate our policies on external contractors. Honestly, we'd be better off forming a special division trained in rappelling and orienteering than subjecting more outsiders to the shit we deal with. They almost always end up dead or loony. I'm surprised they'd bring anyone in here.
The astral plane is cutting into our dimension.
Ah, that's fine.
If this happens in the upper floors,
we'll just stay in the oldest house. Yeah, whatever happened to, like, the internal I guess she just decided that the Bureau was her friends. Even though they were kind of, like, grooming her from the get-go. I mean, like, wasn't that a big part of her back and forth? Was like, these guys might have been grooming me since I was a kid, and then I guess that's fine. The contractor needs more iron dust to live. He needs more mouse bites. I like that. It looks like a little mouth. That's cute.
I wish I brought Emily with me.
Why?
I could really use my head of research right about now.
Marshall? Marshall! You're alive!
Maybe that was a bit rude. Emily felt like...
It's Jesse!
I don't know.
The director!
I was gonna say, she felt like a non-character, but all these characters feel like non-characters. I don't give a shit about Marshall. I don't care if she's dead. I don't. You're not real. You're not real.
Huge.
Marshall? Can you hear me?
She was on the hotline, so that person couldn't have been Marshall, right? One problem.
Fuck you.
Let's see what's going on with that pillar first.
Alright. More powers. Come on, give me new powers. Touch reveal treasure. Repair the nail. Link to prevent astral consumption collision. This is the director's duty plot. Authorized for a single new tool upgrade. Use it to save the Foundation, us Bureau. New toy, new toy, new toy? Left self or right weapon? Only one is permitted. Which will you choose become?
So I can only choose one? I thought I was done with these tests.
So build shit off the walls, or... So I can have a weapon that breaks these rocks, or I can make them off the walls? This one seems way cooler. Am I crazy that it feels like they'd work well with each other in an interesting way? Why can't I get both? Okay. How do? Oh. Oh, they're only... Oh. I'm such a bitch. I'm sorry. I didn't realize they'd be at predetermined points only. I thought I'd be able to, like, grow them out of any walls. Ah, that's fine. That's fine. I still don't really get what the point of the gun was, besides just, like... Whoa. Some crystals can be shaped into dangerously sharp points. That is cool. Yeah, that's fun. Alright. Alright, I'll see you later. Bye. This is... Are we done this needlessly long... I was going to say, please. We've done this needlessly long tutorial. We're kind of amazing me that we're still going on.
Okay, let's review. This broken pillar is called the nail. It was broken by something, and now the astral...
The pillar found in the crossroads is best described as an onyx spike that protrudes from the cave floor like an imposing stalagmite. Despite its aggressive silhouette, the structure has an undeniable allure. Freud would certainly have something to say about the pillar's overly erect nature, but I'm more drawn to Whitmore. I was like, that Freud? Yeah, that Freud. I'm more drawn to Whitmore's essay on dynamic layers given within structures, the fractal mirror in every being. Given its significant location, I believe the pillar is the very heart of the oldest house, or an intrusion within that heart. Or perhaps it's like the husk of a seed from which the oldest house sprouted. Trot here would note that great architecture isn't built, it grows. But then why does the pillar look so different from the rest of this place's concrete walls and rocky caverns? It's easy to see it as an anomaly, a buried artifact, a foreign body, a demonic phallus. I wonder if this pillar is any more welcome here than we are.
Plane is bleeding into the foundation, which will destroy the oldest house, the bureau, and everyone inside. I need to find 4 locks, or keys, or whatever, to stop that from happening. But I'm the director. I've handled worse. This should be simple. Ish. You with me?
Oh, then we're fucked. For all my research into the oldest house's ley lines, I still don't understand why they converge here at the base of this pillar. I suppose the simplest reason is that they have to converge somewhere. Occam's razor and all that, but that seems wrong. The esoteric world abhors coincidence. So what is the true relationship between this pillar and the ley lines? Does it act as a magnet, attracting them polar north? Or is the pillar a product of their focused energies? A sprout nourished by the constant flow of the oldest house's power? Perhaps classifying that power would provide some insight. However, we currently have no means of measuring or quantifying it. Given time, it may become possible to collect and even harness this energy. On that note, Northmore is bringing the much-lauded Dr. Gustav Wagner from headquarters in DC to aid my research. I suppose this is his way of saying he doesn't trust me to work unsupervised. Let's hope Dr. Wagner's as smart as his dearly departed Führer once believed him to be. Okay, so that guy's the Nazi. Have you heard of a little thing called Project Paperclip? Did I get anything new? Sure. Ah, no, let's save it. The bot's been deleted from Twitch totally now? Shit, did you get... did they get back to you that fast? That's really funny. We killed it. Thank you. Thank you for reporting it.
It's been 5 days since we first entered the building.
Almost always do with bots. I'd imagine. How like it's a flood that you can never fully drain. My soul calls me down into the hole, so down we will go. Maybe this is a mistake. It's getting real dark down here. Okay, that wasn't the floor. They really like it when you report the ones that make it through auto filters and stuff. I'd imagine. Life and bots find a way, so they need help. Can we get a dance break? Yeah, you know what? We've earned it. We made it this far. What's one of the good one? What about Baby Herbie? Oh, I'm feeling it. Yes. Break it down, Jesse. Use the power of those rust particles. That oxidized iron. Yes. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Hammer time. Hammer time. Okay. Oh. Whew. That was a workout. Peak department called. You're the director now. Yes! 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 Been waiting for that call. Okay, where are we going? I guess over here. I see. I bet I'll get both of those upgrades, but I have to choose which one I want first, which will dictate which path I have to... I understand. I slighted you, game. I'm sorry. We do get both of them eventually. But now we just have to take this way. It's a choose your own Metroidvania of sorts. No. There we go. Ooh. I gotta carry this thing with me because I need to hit someone with this shit. It's gonna feel so good. The warehouse path. Go on. Come on, where's the hordes? Where's the enemies? Please. Fuck. That's actually kind of a funny way to do it. Alright, you're coming back with me. No! He's back. The goat has returned. Fear not. I will say the visual effects of this game are really good. Even just the way the mist around things that you do telekinesis on is really cool. Why'd that thing do a little spin in the air? I guess an uneven thing like that might have enough difference in shape that the wind pushes it one way or another. I mean, in reality it's probably just a physics glitch, but I'm trying to justify it in universe. Cool. Would tumble if it wasn't spinning like a rifle. See? This is why we have smarter people than me around. Rifle bullet. I understood what you say, not implying that you like just throw a rifle and you need to spin it like a football, like go long. Catch. That'd be a crazy way to toss guns, but if I complete the ritual in the warehouse. Should I go to power core storage, I suppose? That's why JFK's head did that thing? Oh. Not only did Lee Harvey Oswald make an impossible shot, he actually threw the bullet like a spiral football. After numerous attempts, I found a way to intercept and contain the ambient energy of the ley lines in a kind of non-Aristotelian battery I've dubbed the power core. I admit it was difficult capturing an energy I can hardly measure, much less interact with. Luckily, it seems that the porous stone of the Foundation's caverns possess such conductive qualities. Using stone flakes and copper wire, my power cores collect significant power. My early prototypes collected too much, in fact, but I've since reinforced the container. We don't yet know the repercussions of tapping into this power field. As a precaution, these devices should not be taken outside of the house. Ideally, the Bureau should no longer need to rely on typical energy sources. It's my greatest feat of engineering yet. I've always had an interest in invention. I like the creativity that it allowed, set within the firm boundaries of logic and physics. Father never approved calling it mundane science. With that in mind, I dedicate this invention to Theodore Ashe, Sr. May he scowl in peace. Sorry. I don't know what that voice became. Everyone knows that the best part of an anomaly mystery settings when it is explained in detail. I feel like this is kind of the exception to that, because that is actually the intrigue of it. And most of the important stuff is still unknown. This is just explaining where the battery cores come from for no other reason than just cause. Does it feel a little unnecessary? I'd say yes. But I don't think it's negatively affecting the setting. If anything, I just feel like I kind of wasted my time by reading that because I really didn't give a shit where the batteries came from. Most of all the interesting stuff, I think, is left to your own theorizing and pondering. I feel like that is something the game does do well, generally. I just was having too much fun with whatever the fuck that voice was. Apparently that's what Ash sounds like. My Ash. I don't care what their canon voice is. My Ash sounds like an insane person. Oh, you're interpreting that as explaining how that house was created. You're playing Balatro, no problem. I know, you got a lot on the mind. You got jokers on the brain. How do I get in there? Is there really no... I thought I saw it. Yeah, there's a chest in there. Who cares? No, if they came out and explained, what the oldest house was and how it was created, that would be crazy. That would be quite a choice. The oldest house is actually a cave. It just kind of does that. I really actually unironically like these deconstructions of what a control point can be. I think that's really fun. From Ati's janitorial one to that one made of dirt markings and stones. The oldest house was the iron rust shavings that we breathed in along the way. Hell yeah. This is pretty major spoilers for Pirate Yakuza's side story stuff. So come back in a minute if you are playing that and don't want it spoiled. This is your final warning. One of the things you do in Pirate Yakuza, like all good pirates, is collect treasure. And there's this huge list of treasures, and the one at the very bottom is called the ultimate treasure. And it's worth an unspecified amount of money. And the whole side story, you're chasing down these douchebag pirates who took it from this girl. This thing called the Pharaoh Stone, which the silhouette on the thing is shown to be the Pharaoh Stone. It's oh, that's gonna be your final treasure. Surprise, surprise, it gets broken tanking a bullet for someone. And then they literally hit you with the ultimate treasure is a picture of the Goro pirates, and it's called The Friends We Made Along the Way, and it's worth no money but 800,000 experience. And it just being actually called The Friends We Made Along the Way with the picture and replacing the super expensive initial treasure is really funny to me. It's just such a Yakuza thing to pull it off with, like, the real treasure was the friends we made along the way. Okay, Pirate Yakuza spoilers over. They tried gluing it back together. They didn't. Unless one of them kept it and is doing it behind the scenes for their own profit, those fuckers. Per archival mandates A.A, this document has been edited to meet current administrative standards. Current terminology may be out of date. The retrieved material was subjected to Fellstrom's array, configuration 74-B, but the tests were halted as the matter began to physically elude the equipment. Attempts to constrain the elements were made, but under further stress it became vaporous. The researchers suffered corrosive injuries prior to their deaths. The child victims of Meteor Hill recounted the material enveloping them in a pleasant manner upon making contact, but when discovered, they were and screaming. Bodily changes were perceived immediately. Deformities, loss of pigment in their skin and hair, mental symptoms surfaced in subsequent examinations, confusion and heightened aggression. The Department of Public Knowledge and Diversions gave statements claiming the incident was caused by debris from poorly made Russian satellites, which the public accepted with no complications. The children were sent to the Bureau's recuperation facility and to receive help away from society. Trump fired all the king's horses and all the king's men, so there's no one to put it back together again. No politics, please. No politics. I'm apolitical. I'm apolitical, which means... maybe we don't jump down that hole near the end of a stream. Where am I going? I guess all signs point that I'm heading the right way. Okay, but wait, no, I'm so lost. What ritual do I complete in the warehouse? Oh, I have a shortcut back there, so like... Evidently I missed something. Let me check these buildings, though.
Is this a Bureau ID badge? Looks so old. Pope will definitely want to see this.
You're so obsessed with Pope. I've been going through my library researching pyramids and triangles. If that shape does relate to the board, as Northmore says, then perhaps our predecessors in the occult can offer some insight through their geometric knowledge. In esotericism, the triangle is closely associated with the Holy Trinity and three other three-part concepts, past, present, future, mind, body, and spirit. Interestingly, the term board also implies multiple parts. Upright triangles in Judeo-Christian imagery indicate ascent into the rational divine realm. Inverted, it signifies a descent into the corporeal human. Naturally, Harry, the ascent is masculine and the fall is feminine. Adam and Eve, Harry. That's just a bit of old-world patriarchy. It's 1964 now, and we're well past that silliness, Harry. Considering the above, what does the inverted triangle tell us about the board, Mr. Dubois? They're clearly not corporeal or human. Perhaps they wish to be, or they once were. The likeliest answer is simply that theological imagery cannot help us define alien entities. But still, the pyramid seems significant. Shapes have power, and clearly so does the board. They're redacting me, Mr. Dubois. I'm speaking my truth and they're redacting me. Can you not see how inelegant all of this is? Harry, where do I go? I've unlocked all of the spots on the elevator. Sorry, that was the demon inside me struggling to come out. I guess there's got to be some way for me to go further up, right? Can we get much higher? Is it weird that the elevator speed is immersion breaking? I've heard weirder things. Did I like miss a turn back in here? It's fast as shit for an elevator. She's got really strong knees. Really, man? If you're gonna have something here, make it just cover the whole thing. I hate shit like that. I don't see anywhere else to go. I feel like that's it. Wait, so I came in down there. Is it this over here? No, this looks like it just connects up another way. No. Fuck off. Kindly. Please fuck off. So I assume the other thing is reach the base camp, which I couldn't do until I could destroy the crystals. So I think I have to complete the ritual in the warehouse, but god dang it, I've gone up the whole damn thing. I don't know, we got 15 minutes left. I'd love to be able to like get the new power before we have to go, but she's watching you. Oh my god, that is fast. Holy shit. I didn't realize. But yeah, that... Alright, what about number 3? Brace your legs, Jesse. This shit's... You're gonna get liquefied. Alright then, what's the speed on your elevator? I don't think I have a permit for all that. Right, we're back here. I don't fucking know, man. It's all just starting to seem like a bunch of malarkey. Is this how... is this how Control dies? Not with the thundering applause, but with a whimper? Stop that. I've only made it worse. I don't see anything, like... I feel so stupid. but I don't know what else to do. Is that where... That's where we just were, right? Oh, is there something... Ah! Ha, ha, ha. Okay, that's on me. I focused too hard on the giant window when that's just a shortcut. Okay, alright. That's fair. I was not adequately exploring the environment. Frankly, I'm just happy to find a new path. Alright, now do this without knocking all it over, right? What the fuck? Nah, fuck. Aren't, like, rock stacks really dangerous to local wildlife? Then again, I don't know what's living down here. Besides these little hiss boys. I don't know if I'd call it living either. Oh, you know. The flying guys kind of look like they're vibing. More or less. Oh. We land that hit. Okay. Before I get punctured. Please. Anyone doing anything? Please, I'm so scared. Everyone's level 8. I don't even know what level I am. That is pretty cool. That's fun. Officially filled up on mods. Well, I'm just gonna say it. I don't. I think our time with Control now we beat the main story is done. I don't think we're coming back to this after next week. I'm a little controlled out, shall I say? So I'm not gonna waste the last few minutes we have playing this game, sorting through my crafting materials list. Which, like, why? I'm just gonna bitch on it one more time for this game. Why the fuck did they put crafting in this game, man? Who does that serve? Oh. His node? Did that work? Oh, there we go. Like the crafting and the like MMO daily missions are this game's greatest failure. I don't know why they're in this game. It feels like such a misplay. But my guess is it's probably like higher ups were like, well, we need to have this shit to, like, you know, for player retention. Because everything's about player retention now, and we need people to come back to play the DLCs, so make sure they're hooked on doing their fucking daily missions. It should just always feel so out of place in a single player game, though. This one most of all. Okay, now I'm like, did I miss something over here? Because, I mean, we can check the elevator, but I think it's just going to keep going down. I certainly haven't finished the ritual yet. I can't believe that, at least. Oh, okay. We have space to go up. Might be able to finish this ritual before it gets too late. Oh, that's fine. That's good. I was wondering if we were going to get trapped in the infinite elevator until I destroyed that, but that would have been cool. My fucking brain is being hijacked by colors and numbers. I almost like
the one I used to get in here.
Knowing that I'm basically done with Control, I still almost was like, oh, look at that, it's a rarity 6 modifier. I have to clear out my shit so I can use that. No, I don't care, man. I don't care, man. That would, some of the Scooby-Doo get, oh, shit. Some of the Scooby-Doo games I played growing up would be really fun to play on stream. There's like Night of 100 Frights. There's another one where you like suck ghosts into a book. That one's a lot of fun. I can never remember what it's called though. Oh, this fucking thing. Okay, this thing's not too bad if you sneak up on it with a shield. It is annoying though. It does stuff to the brain. Are you talking about the iron rust dust or games hijacking my dopamine to... Did I fucking get it? Nope, it's time for Phase 2! Give it up for day 15! Infinite spawning enemies forever and ever. Wave after wave. Combat eternal. I was about to ask if Doom Eternal came out, but that game came out like 5 years ago. I mean, Doom the Dark Ages, that's coming out soon, right? That game looks pretty sick. I don't think I've ever been like the biggest Doom head, but... Lux, Ancient, Reasons, Abalone. Hey, this is that thing we fought.
/key the board told me about?
Is that the... There's the board, there's the, like, evil board, and then... Is that thing the third part? Because it was implying there's, like, a third part of the board. Well done, Seasoned. Only 3 keys tethers remain. Our nail is rebuilding loosening. I know that it's supposed to be like various interpretations of an unknowable language, but it's really funny to read like... Alright, well we gotta test this, don't we? Oh, can you not do it when you're standing on it? Damn it. It's really funny to read the board's comments as if they're just saying one thing after another. Well done, Seasoned. Good job, interpretation. It sounds like a response you'd read in like a Jackbox game. Like Job or the like 20 questions game where you have to write weird sentences. It is the very well done, Seasoned mission objective. Oh. I'm getting too cheeky with these slowdowns. That definitely shattered her entire right leg. Alright. Well, that's Control. That's Control, for better or worse. An interesting game that I think did some really cool stuff. I got a little Fed up with it isn't maybe the right word, but bored of it. But that doesn't matter. What does matter? Hold on, we're gonna find a good one. Y2K Squaresoft. I love that you immediately recognize the play online. Goodbye forever, Control. In one last moment of joy, the game tried to jump me with a barrage of 10 boring bog standard enemies to fight. It's the perfect way to send out a game. Control, Control, Control. What could I say about you? Plenty. Isn't anything that I haven't already said? Not really. I'm sure the people who like this game really meant it when they said it. Is the best way for me to summarize it. Out of all the games called Control, this was one of them. I'm sorry, I've been very jokey like that. No disrespect to Remedy. They're great developers, genuinely. Control just, I don't think it's a game for me. I say that having pushed myself to beat the entire main base game quest line. I think it overstayed its welcome a bit for me, but that's just me. Ultimately, I'm glad we pushed through it on stream. An install. Yes, that is, if you needed any confirmation, that is the end of Control. We beat the main story. There's still plenty of side content to do and the DLC, and I just can't be bothered. I'm sorry. I just can't be asked. So that means next week, we are streaming more tomorrow, but we're gonna do some variety, I think. Next week, we will be playing. We will finally be continuing our return to Barnyard. We fucking did it. It's time for the return to Barnyard. After the anniversary stream, we made it. Big shout out to everyone who showed up today. I know it's been sorry, my mind just completely fried. It's been a minute since the anniversary stream, and I do apologize for the delay in returning to stream. I had honestly intended to take that Sunday off after the 12-hour stream and then come back fresh the next weekend. Then I got sick, and then I had to do a whole bunch of overtime this past weekend. But we're back. We're back and here to stay. Having a great time. Very, very happy to be back. So thank you so much to everyone who came out. Big shout out to Comrade Burv, Commander Shepard 420, and the surprise drop in from Tactus Small Coco there at the end. Appreciate y'all very much. Is there anyone I can raid? I don't see any of my immediate, like, friends streaming. And sometimes I'm like, maybe I'll raid a big person, but I always feel weird raiding big people. You know? Like, even if it's someone I enjoy, I'm like, I don't know. I feel weird. Like, if it's someone I can recommend, I'm like, oh yeah, like, there's that one time we raided Chiblee. Chiblee's so funny. I love Chiblee. But he's such a big time streamer compared to me, so it felt very weird. That stinky Argonian furry we can go to if you want. Sure, who is that? It's quite a hard sell on that descriptor right there. But I hear Argonian is a fellow Elder Scrolls fan. I do love that. I was like, Sophistius sips his tea. Okay, I see. Sure, why not? Yeah, go check out Sips His Teas. I will start the raid. Why not? We gotta bring each other up. What are they playing? They're playing Left 4 Dead 2, Left 4 Drunk 2. Hell yeah. Alright. Go have fun, y'all. Have a good evening. Have a great evening. Goodbye. I will be back tomorrow. Variety stream. Have fun.